It's me. Actually, I don't know if I've ever said my name on this channel yet, like in one of my videos. But I am Emma, and actually a little known fact about me on here is that I just had a baby. How many weeks ago? We're, I think, 7.5 weeks right now. And it's been a long time since I've been able to make a video, mostly due to the fact that I was preparing to give birth, and then I gave birth, and going through postpartum, that journey, it's taken me a while to get to this point, so it's been good, but also tiring and sometimes frustrating to figure out schedules, and yeah, it's a lot to completely revamp your life, basically, when you go from not having any children outside the womb, then bam, you got one that you got to take care of 24/7. It changes your life a lot. So yeah, but we have a little daughter, and her name is Rosalie, and she is very, very sweet. We love her, and she's super cute. And we'll see how long she lets me make this video for. So I gotta be honest about what happened with this. Basically, yes, it was before she was born. Before she was born, I inked this Lamy Safari with Waterman Absolute Brown. It still has the tiniest bit left in it so that I could do this review. But it's probably pretty dried out right now, so we're gonna see how this goes. I doubt that it's gonna be the same color as what we're seeing here, but when I first inked this up, I absolutely love this color. So, absolutely love this color. Wow, I'm really looking for looking for things that relate. Okay, words aren't coming to me. Let's just forget that I said anything. Okay, so going back to what we had done, we're gonna do the nib width variations over here for Waterman Absolute Brown. Currently, I have a broad nib on this Lamy Safari, and it's been working really great, so I have a feeling that's really what I'm going to end up using. But let's take a look at what the other options are, because you never know, maybe they're really good too. So let's see, we're going to start with the extra fine. That's the fine. Let's see if I can find it. Extra fine. I suppose you might end up hearing little coos of my daughter. She is, ooh, and I'm getting inky fingers already. She's just outside my door, but I have the door open, so yeah, I expect it's very possible that she may interrupt this with her little sounds. Okay, wow. This looks like it's super dried out. I don't know how well this is gonna work. I feel like I left it too late. Anyway, oh, you know what I'm missing? I need my, what do you call this? The thing. Sounds like Joba. This, okay, you know what? I can't even figure out what the mom brain. Okay, moving on. This is to catch the oils from my hand. I think you should know that for now. Oh, apparently I have a little ouchie on my thumb. Interesting. Okay, so Lamy Safari. Is it gonna work? This is the question. Oh, there we go. Lamy Safari. It feels just fine right now. Candy Mango. This is the extra fine nib. Oops. Dropping stuff on the floor. Perfect. Okay. So, yeah, I would say that one's decent. I have no beef with that, other than, you know, I generally don't use extra fine nibs. But this one works decently. It's not super scratchy. Sorry, I mean specifically with this ink. Because I've had scratchy experiences with that particular nib. Just so you know. Okay, we've got the fine nib now, and I don't know if I can get it to work. Let's see. Come on. Trying to prime it. Or, yeah, prime it. Okay, here we go. I can hear it catching a little bit. I like this better though, so far as the line width. It's more suited to my writing, I guess, my preferences. But actually, I'm inclined to think this is feeling a little bit scratchier. Like it feels like it's catching the paper more than that extra fine. I'm not sure why. Makes me wonder if there's a little bit of something in the tines, possibly. Oh well. Okay, so next we've got the medium nib. I hope you're able to see this well enough. I basically have zero time to fiddle around with camera angles and getting creative now, which is unfortunate, but that's reality of being a mama. Okay. Work for me, please. Are there any other mamas out there who enjoy fountain pens? Let me know. And how do you make time to use your fountain pens as a mother? Because that's something that I have a hard time like finding time in the day to journal, which I used to do a lot. But now it's like, actually, what was the last day that I journaled? Let me see. So today is the 14th of January. 14th of January. For some reason I wanted to say July. But my last journal entry was from the 24th of December. So Christmas Eve. It's the last time I was able to get into my journal. Which actually isn't as long ago as I thought it was, but still, I love journaling and I do miss it. Okay, so this medium nib is pretty decent. I feel like it's, at least right here, it came out very wet. I really like the shading of mango. I don't know if that's going to be visible on camera. Also, the color is, I don't know if it's going to be super accurate to what I'm seeing, but I would say in person right now, it looks like slightly bit more orangey, maybe? Okay. Then let's do the broad nib. Where's that one? I think this is it. So far, I fully expect that the broad nib is going to be my favorite. I was really enjoying my journaling sessions with this ink, which is kind of funny because normally I do all of this before I start that, but I couldn't wait. Yeah, this is nice. Now, with this color of ink, or this specific ink, does anybody know if it's still being sold, or has this one been discontinued? Because I feel like I've heard that it's been discontinued, but I'm not 100% on that. Yeah, broad nib was amazing. Now I'm gonna go in with the 1.1 millimeter stub. Hopefully it will work. I may need to flip the feed. Oh boy, we're at the very end. I don't know if I'll even get a writing session out of it. We'll see. So this is the Lamy Safari. Okay, the nib is being a little bit finicky right now. I don't think this is due to the ink. I think it's just, I often have a hard time with this nib to get it to write nicely right off the bat. Mango is definitely a more accurate example of how it writes, but these, well, maybe it's okay. It could have just been the angle that I was holding it at. Can you tell that I haven't gotten a whole lot of sleep? Yeah. Yikes. I can't even tell what I'm saying nowadays. Anyway, so that's what we have there. And I really like the broad nib, so I'm going to go back to that. And I also hear my little daughter. We'll see if I can finish this video before she wakes up. Okay, I'm gonna just write these things down because, you know what, might as well. Color rating, I really enjoyed it. I would give this probably, if not a 10 out of 10, very close to. So maybe I'll give it a 9. 9 out of 10. Readability, amazing. That is not a problem whatsoever. Flow, I feel like it was pretty average. Yeah, not too wet, not too dry. I'm just gonna put it right in the middle. And let's see what other stuff. Oh yeah, the overall rating, I guess I'll do that after I write something about it. Okay, how can I do this? And also, well, we'll try. We'll try this, see how it goes. Wow, feels like ages since I've written with this. Oh my. But we're actually doing it! Hooray! And also, yes, this is extremely saturated right now. So I think you can expect more closer to what this was. Possibly a bit darker. Actually, I should see with the, I did do some journal entries with it. So let's see what those look like. I don't know if they have too much personal information on them or if they're okay. Well, I'll show you this part because I loved that. That was like a really nice color, in my opinion. In my lighting, it almost looks a tad bit more pinkish. And I think pink browns are really, really something that I like. Yeah, because even with the palette Orochizuku that I was playing with, and I added Diamine mulled wine, that got so much more pink. I don't know if I can show you something. Okay, something like this. That was a brown ink, but I basically changed it to a pink brown. So yeah, obviously that's something that I'm really drawn to. And if I was to find an ink that actually looked more pink brown, then I think I would buy a bottle of it. Because this is definitely up my alley. I really, really like that. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Those were very enjoyable writing sessions to do journaling with. I remember that. I'm also in a new journal now, so actually that's not going to show you very well. How do I show you? It's a Leuchtturm. Basically like the same as this one. Just I already finished this one, so yeah. Now I'm on to a new journal, and I think it's either like the 8th or 9th journal that I've got in my collection right now. So let's finish up what they were saying here. Okay. So, yeah, basically the things that I've already said. I really enjoyed this color, like especially, how do I say this? I was really pleased with this ink in kind of all the ways, but especially I was surprised at how much I liked the color. So, like, flow-wise, it was great. I never noticed any issues with that. I don't think that I really needed to prime the nib or the feed from my writing sessions with it. And yeah, I was really impressed with that color. I'll just bring it closer. It's interesting because on camera right now, I feel like it's not showing quite the same color. It's definitely a titch bit more, and yes, a titch is such an exact measurement, isn't it? It's a titch bit more pink in person. Now, is that due to the lighting or is this the camera? I'm not sure, but yeah, definitely. I don't know if you can tell it from this ink swatch that it has a tiny bit of pink tones in it. I definitely notice it in these patches here. But I can't tell if you'll be able to see that. Anyway, my overall rating, and yes, that's a perfect example of I love this color. This is absolutely gorgeous. Not as crazy about the oversaturation here, but this is wow. Love it. I am honestly inclined to give this, if not a 10 out of 10, it's gonna be like a 1.5 out of 10. Honestly. You know what? Well, how can I give it? I don't know. I gave it a 9 out of 10 there, but what were my other ones that I did? That one was a 10 out of 10. Lite. I don't know. I guess we'll go 9.5. Am I being inconsistent or is that good? 9.5 out of 10. Oops, you probably can't even see that, could you? And, oh yeah, and dry time was great as well. Obviously when it's more saturated, then it's gonna take longer, but from what I remember of it early on, it was perfect. Just perfect. .5, eh? Guess that's kind of like this. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for watching and appreciating or not appreciating my rambles. I hope to be back. Well, I always say soon, but you know, I can hope. Might be a bit too ambitious. We'll see. I think I've got only, oh, never mind. I have 4 ink samples left, and then I think it was 3 different bottles that I wanted to try. So I guess that's 7 inks left. I don't even know what number I'm at right now. I guess I'll find out. You'll know before me what color number we are at, or ink number we are at right now. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good week and see you next time. Bye.